Sorry I had you waiting. Hello. Let me lower this. Thank you so much for waiting for me. I was going to cancel the tour and reorganize it, but I thought that would be more inconvenient to people because most people see a cancelled email and they don't read the follow-up prompt. So I decided not to. So thank you very much for anyone who passed on a message saying I'd be late. I've been leaving messages online for an hour. Are you all okay? We're almost at the castle. Please accept my apologies. And it will be worth it, I promise. Is everybody okay? Hi, Eva, Maria, Mark, Penelope. It's not that. I think when I booked my tour, I think I meant to book it for 1:15. I have to travel about 80 kilometers. I finish work at 5:20 p.m. The train is at 5:40. And for some reason I did it in a way that only added up to exactly 7 p.m. start, which I guess I wasn't thinking straight when I did it. And then transportation wasn't my friend. And I was too stressed to use any Japanese, so I just looked like a really panicked foreign person. Thank you, lovelies. It's very nice to see you all. If you'll forgive me not looking back in the chat just yet, I will later if I get the chance, but if you'd like a hello, please just drop me a hello. My name is MissKendalJames. Hi, Larry, nice to see you. Thanks for waking up in the night. I promise it will be worth it. Hello. Trying to smile. Don't need to start this particular tour again. Is cursed with tears before it starts. No good. Hi, Hayward. I think you find I've been smiling this whole little track just here. I can see the lovely castle, and we're not far from getting into all of the lights. Thank you. That's a nice message. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, Sharon. It's going to be so worth it. You guys are not going to be disappointed, that's for sure. But thank you. I've had a really awful day. In many ways, I've been living a life of wonderment and loveliness and absolute awfulness just combined every single day of my life lately. That's all right. Just keep smiling, right? It's all okay. Hi, Velasta, sorry. Well, I've got that glow that women have. Let me work out what I'm doing just here. Good, just keep swimming. I'm in my work uniform. And actually, I'm not seeing my partner or anything after. I'm really just in Osaka. I've traveled here just to see you guys, just to bring you guys to this thing. So I don't normally do that. I try and kill a lot of birds with not many stones because of costs and things. But here I am. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thanks, Sarah. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, lovely. So, yeah. Just going to cross the road a second. You won't be just looking at my face. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you all. Thank you. Thanks, Sarah and Rebecca, for passing on that message. I don't know why this light is taking more long than it should. Are you ready to see all kinds of lights? It's going to be really wonderful. Here's a picture of the castle from last time. And, oh, Barbara, that's very kind of you, lovely. You didn't have to do that. And here's a little picture, a teaser of what we're going to, okay? So you can read a little bit of information about it. Basically, we'll see 150 years of Japan's history in one amazing kind of light display, like nothing you've ever seen, I'm sure. Right, let me just work out the best way to go here. I think over this way. So let's just have a little walk around the moat here. And I think I've set the tour at 75 minutes, so it's a long and slow one for you. That's very kind of you, thank you. So you wouldn't have had these shots before, so hopefully you can enjoy adding those to your collection. The moon is looking fantastic tonight. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it might be a full moon or coming. Hi, everyone, just stepping in. Hi, Barry and Virginia. Hi, Wendy. Hi Faith and Takashi. Nice to see you guys. And everyone from before, thank you too. Nice to see you guys, of course. Now, I get really lost with this Osaka. An hour set, okay. Thank you. Well, I've got the time to make it up to you guys after a little bit as well. If you guys have. Just had a right whirlwind of everything. They say, right, when it rains, it pours. Very bright here. Yeah, it's a big old full moon, I think. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. We just have to walk around the moat a little bit. The thing that's killing me is it's not even that cold, and I'm all dressed up with a scarf and hat, but I just don't need them, which is a pain. So welcome to Osaka. Welcome to Japan. Welcome to my channel. I promise you, the chances of me being late are like 1 or 2% out of 400 tours almost in only 9 or 10 months. So I do apologize. It's not my style really. And usually if I am late, it's because I've popped my gimbal. I've touched my phone to the gimbal and I've pressed the off button at the same time. That's the usual thing that'll catch me a couple of minutes lost. Hi Sherilyn and Aparna. Very unique name. I can hear the lights and I can see the castle. All will be well. All will be well. And all will be bright. Thanks, Annette, for following me. That's very kind of you. I've even got hiking boots on. I ran home 10 minutes, popped hiking boots on, and I look a little bit mad out here in a work uniform with hiking boots and all my woolies. But last time there was a little bit of mud underfoot and it felt quite dangerous. And the last thing I wanted was to catch myself, upside down in a bunch of mud. I just didn't want that. Is anybody new to my tours? I'm wondering what on earth's going on right now. Almost there. That's wonderful. And that's better than being a fishmonger or something, right? And coming out smelling of guts of who knows what. Just being coated in. It's all bad for the environment, isn't it? Guts and all sorts. Okay, we're coming up to the gate that I need. And there's some kimono-clad folks, so that's a good sign, I think. Okay. Little vending machine cubby. I'll make sure I find the right entrance here. You work outside. Where do you live, Kim? To say it's very hot. Are you in Australia right now? Could I sound more like I was being Australian when I said Australia? Is this the gate I need? Is this the gate I need? Oh my goodness, we're going to get some incredible postcards. The moon looks incredible, if I deign to say. I think we're in for a good one. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. I'll make some better calculations next time. Let me get you a little overview of the gate that we're coming up to. One of the most destroyed castles in Japan, Osaka Castle, because all of the warlords of the past knew darn well how beloved it was. So it was the best way you could hurt the current champion shogunate, samurai warlord of the time, to destroy his castle. Hence, Osaka Castle really got it. You see, we have got a full moon. Hello, everybody. Just coming in. Thanks, Kim, and hi, Renata, and Kim, and Lynn. Okay. It's going to be all oohs and ahs soon. I'm going to put my mask back on. So I don't think I'll sound much more muffled, but just a little. Light snow, Tracy. That's got to be nice. Let me see. Got to get my ticket out. Now, the only reason I have a ticket is because last time I tried to do this tour was the only other time I've been really late lately. Because my partner was a bit of a fool. We were both slight fools, but he was the biggest fool. Just turn the camera back to me while I've come back past some people. I try to be respectful and mindful of other people, especially on their kids while I'm on my tour. Don't think it's necessarily appropriate to capture every little thing. We'll get the lights, that's what we're after. So we're going to see a 150-year celebration of Japan, basically. And then I'm going to dash you to a totally other part of town after for another tour of even more lights. I did it. I got to the place. Hi, Roger. Hi, Laurie. Larry? Wait, Laurie. Laurie. We've got all kinds of L names in my head right now. Okay, you ready for music, lights, action? And who knows what Ultraman is? Oh, wow. It might be even better tonight. Yes, tonight is even better because I've taken you to the main entrance, which is where my beloved was waiting last time, but he was not waiting where I was on the map. Hi, Anna. Welcome. So you haven't missed anything apart from a little nattering Brit. Let me show you these signs just here. Hi, everybody just coming in. You're lucky. Everyone else is patient and heaven sent. And you guys are lucky because you're just at the right time to enjoy the full amount of the tour. Yep, origami cranes. The wings are going to change a second. That's why I'm hovering on it. Come on, little wings. Maybe that one isn't because it doesn't like me looking at it. But you see that one over there. It looks like it's flying. Let's see if my ticket works. I do hope so. These are like dolphin fish and they ward off the fires that occur in lots of Japanese buildings. Usually find them on the top part of the buildings. But we've got so many of these to see. Gosh, those origami crane lights are lovely. So I think I can just go in. Yeah, I've got my ticket. I bought mine in advance. 1,800 yen? 1,200? It's for the Osaka lovers. Are you an Osaka lover? I hope you are. We're here at the Osaka Castle Illuminage. Illumination, but even more fancy. Okay. I'm here to blow your mind. Let's have our minds blown. Oh. こんばんは。ありがとうございます。いってらっしゃいませ。No ball playing allowed. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Let's get your. Are you flexed up? Are your postcard fingers ready? It's a Saturday night. It's looking pretty busy. I'm going to get you some really great views. We try not to get those messy old people in it too. Hi, Delena. Have you been here the whole time, experiencing my humanity? Hi, Rita. Hi, Jackie. Pretty sure it's S Club 7 in the background. Or steps. Hi, Ginny, lovely. There's a monkey show over here. I'm not going to upset anybody, but I will get you a little look. So we're at the proper entrance. 今日は神話だと大技のこの効果2本立て。もう中途半端なことはやりません。後ろの方ももう少し前へ。今から一瞬で終わります。カメラ、携帯を構えていただいて、ムービーでお願いします。6歳の心が竹馬に乗ったまま爆中します。そのリアクションを待っておりました。そのリアクションをもらうために心は1年間頑張ったんです。So it's pretty common around Japan to see things like that. Yeah, I'm not trying to upset anyone, Janie. And we can have a sophisticated conversation about it if you like. But I just thought I'd give you a glimpse as I'm passing it because we're in Japan and we're here to experience Japanese culture. And outside castles, you do see things like that. So, like I said, not trying to upset anybody, just trying to share what's going on in the culture here. Totally game for any sophisticated conversations anyone might like about whether or not that is cruel or what. But if you would like to know, conversation is where a lot of important things start, I think. I know it can be very shocking. I was very shocked the first time I saw it, and I'm still on the cusp of not really knowing if I like it too much. I don't really know, but I also don't know where the animal came from. I don't know if the animal is rescued. I don't know if it lives in a palace. I've got no idea. But I do know that lots of my friends have pets and, you know. So welcome everybody to the Osaka Illuminage. Let's enjoy the lights. Exactly. And look at that, the wonderful Osaka castle right there in the background. It's Snoopy. Did you see Snoopy? They love Snoopy here. Hi, Katrina. We've got a full moon and the castle. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny. You thought you were up at a strange time. Oh, wait, this is a good time. Oh, my goodness. I was reflex talking then. Let's go in and have a look. So 150 years of history in lights. Welcome, everybody. We've got some really, really great ones to see. Oh, Ginny, does your pictures say Happy Christmas? I think so, Lynn. I think so. And that which makes us uncomfortable stirs up important connections, I think. Being open-minded and learning from each other, and in turn, teaching others, I think it's good. It's good. Now, we're going through a little bit of a maze to get you through to the really exciting part. So do join me. That's true, isn't it, Wendy? You are getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy too. Right, we're going to be out of this little labyrinth in a minute, and we'll be at the bit I'm telling you about. Sorry, lovely Sharon. Sharon, you've got a sponsor bubble. Thank you so much. Have I got your address for a festive card? Hi, Catherine. Hi, Claire. So this is the main entrance. We don't have to be dizzy anymore after this. Only with happiness. Hi, Makiko. Hi, Marcel. I saw you earlier. 1 second. Just turn it back to me a second. Okay. I was just turning it back to me to avoid the children and things. We've got a light up Osaka Castle and the moon. You've got the double illumination of Osaka Castle there. This castle, by the way, is very old in style, but it has an elevator inside, which usually shocks quite a lot of people. The inside of it is only 30 years old. It's been rebuilt so many times. Merry Christmas with a new sponsor. Thank you so much, Sharon. I think some of my sponsors, recent ones, might have some payment problems because they've shown up on my list and then been removed. So do double check that your payments have gone through, if you don't mind, and make sure I've got your addresses so I can send you guys handmade Christmas cards. So around here you can see lots of recognizable sites from throughout all of Japan, but mostly Osaka. So we've got loads of lovely Osaka things around, and I'll tell you about some of the buildings that I'm able to try and score you some lovely postcards too. Let's go have a little look behind me. Don't want to make you guys dizzy. So you might spot some of these ships and things around Japan, and then old style jinrikishas. We saw them in Arashiyama together. Oh my gosh! I thought I was just underfoot going to pull down a whole load of the lighting. Thanks, Andrew. Oh my goodness, I might still be. There's a net on the floor that's quite dangerous. There's a lot of hazards in Japan, I got to tell you that. Hi, thank you for coming and welcome. This is the small bits so far. I'm going to take you to the big bits, don't worry. Just don't want to miss anything. Hi, Claire. So I think some of these are depicting famous paintings, actually. I think I can get away with lowering my mask occasionally. It's a little bit, when, well, maybe you don't, maybe you guys haven't been wearing masks for ages, but I have, and my breath is warm and the air is cold, so it's just a big old condensation puddle. I thought these gourds were for, I thought they were for water, but they're not, they're for sake. Hiroshige, the artist, oh lovely. And this is Totomi, Hideyoshi. This is Hideyoshi-san, the original owner of Osaka Castle 400 years ago, but it's been rebuilt so many times since then. And in the distance over there, you can see one of the old rulers of Tokyo. I'll take you over there in a moment. Don't the leaves look so pretty? We've got so many things to see, including Ultraman and the Glico Running Man, loads of things, all in lights. I'll try and make sure the gimbal and all that's lined up for your nice postcards. And I'll get some close-ups as well. I'm an artist, so I like to get the occasional little arty shot to see what I can do. You might not have felt that so far. This is the San Marino, a lovely ship that you can go for a ride on right next to the aquarium here. Very loved aquarium. Many people are getting pictures. I'm trying to get out of their way. I actually want to take you on a tour going on this ship if you'd like to come. So get some thumbs up in the room if you'd like to go on this ship, and in turn also go into the aquarium. Another grey area. A grey area. It's difficult, isn't it? Different kinds of food and animals and things. What's safe? But, I think hopefully in most cases you get to read the sign on the Heygo tour to know if it's your bag, right? 2 thumbs up from Barry. How about this? Get a doggy, a samurai on a horse, and the Osaka Castle, and a full moon. You ready? Postcard snappy snappy. Ding. That's cool. Yeah, I saw your picture online. It looks awesome. I can't believe you were so close to me and I didn't even know you yet. You do learn so much from them, and generally they're for conservation. But if you go to an aquarium with a Japanese person, you would definitely think that it was a restaurant, because they always shout, "Ah, oishiso, ma, oishiso," and they're just looking at the fish, desiring them. It's very funny. That means looks delicious, looks delicious. Look at these pretty little lights. So pretty. It looks like a Japanese painting of cherry blossoms in this way. Let's go and see all of these things over here. There's loads and loads of them. Oh, they're trying to set up a picture for themselves. Thank you all very much for joining me. If you're new to me and you've got questions for me, then go ahead and ask them. Because this is mostly a postcard tour, but I've been living in Japan for more than 3 years, so I can answer lots of questions for you. You can also check me out on linktr.ee/MissKendalJames and get a little glimpse at some of the art and other things that I make. Hopefully that gives you a little insight into my world. Here's one of the things I really love. These are the guardians that you see at the temples. Usually one blue and one red, one mouth open, one mouth closed, life and death. Yeah, great ritual action. Said nobody ever, apart from maybe people snapping postcards on Heygo. And a 5-story pagoda in the background too. Photo candle everywhere, not creepy at all. Come and get me. I'm yours for the taking. Aside from I'm trying to get in the habit of not leaving the location on when I do my at-home tours. Success for the last 3 in a row. Now this was a favorite of people when I did it last time. Look at these lovely bamboo lights. They're so soft. The light is so soft but still so bright. There's some really good things. I'm going to take you in and among some kimono-clad ladies. In neon, it doesn't look very geisha-like. That's true. That's creepy, isn't it? Well, everyone I'm sending a letter to has got my actual address, so there you go. I don't have a P.O. box. It's cyberpunk. Yeah, cyberpunk. Let's get some layers in on these postcards right now. Hey, Delana, I saw you're taking us to a museum shortly, aren't you? Friday. This is Delana. She's brand new to Heygo. She's got about double or triple those followers now. But do check her out. You will not be disappointed. The voice of Hokkaido in the northernmost part of Japan. This is Billy Ken. What do we do to Billy Ken? Does anyone know? I'll tell you what we do to Billy Ken if you don't know. Hi, Sandy. Nice to see you. We got to rub his tootsies. Why do we rub his tootsies? Do you guys know what tootsies are? Is that British? I'm not sure. Tootsies be his toes. We got to rub his tootsie toes. Aussies know. I like that. Aussies know. Let's give it a rub. This is for luck for everybody. Rub, 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 rub. If you see a Billy Ken. I hear you get creative energy from said Billy Ken. Looks a bit like a big old lovely baby. Hi, Sandy. Nice to see you. But yeah, I've been told by artists who rub them for creative prosperity. That means you'll get lots of money coming in from all of your creative endeavors. I'm cool with that. Yeah, these are distinctly just nice ladies wearing kimonos rather than geishas. But I reckon we can find a geisha or two. Tootsie toes, yeah. Nice. Go ahead and chuck a link for it if you like. And Ginny and Larry, if you guys have got links to any your favorite of your upcoming tours, go ahead and chuck a link in here. Let's share. Sharing's caring. Ooh, get some good angles through here. What can I find? Full moon, kimonos. It looks a bit voyeur-like looking through these little leaves, though. Gotta say. It's got a whole different vibe, I think. The music is a random selection of music as Japanese people like. So a geisha is someone who is trained for at least 7 years. That's how long it takes to become a geisha. They're trained in the wondrous arts of eloquent conversation and music artistry, as well as other artistry, entertaining, game playing, all kinds of wonderful, wonderful things. And below them would be their trainees, which are called maiko-san. Geishas have wigs, actually. Maiko-sans have their natural hair. And basically they are entertainers, commonly misassociated with potentially being ladies of the night in any form. And maybe, who knows, but it's a very secret life. They're very, very important. Whereas someone wearing a kimono is just a person indulging in a bit of Japanese culture. Maiko-san and geishas all wear kimonos. But me and you can wear kimonos if we so choose. It's advised that you have a Japanese people. I've been teaching English all day and I'm really lost. Oh, Lynn, wonderful. Thank you very much. Lynn, anything else you'd want to share, please go ahead. I hate that I can't see, I used to love the little guide stars that we have so that we could see who's a guide in the chat. Ah, yes, Lynn, you've sorted me out, haven't you? You've just put guide in your name. Very smart lady. Okay, lovely. Do they bind their feet? No, that is an ancient Chinese technique, Sandy. And it's also very gruesome and horrible and hopefully not practiced at all these days. But there are still people living that have had Chinese binding on their feet. In regards to that, everybody, please do not share any pictures regarding that because it's not very comfortable viewing. Not just gross, it's awful. But it's thankfully mostly historical, not that awful things aren't happening all around the world. Yeah, I used to get that, I'm going to follow that person, or that person's entertaining, even as a Voyager. I'm going to give them a follow. So, 8:15 JST, yeah, nice. I actually don't know the name of this building in Osaka. If anyone can enlighten me, go ahead. But the cool thing is we can go inside this one. That's fair, I guess, Andrew. But I'm the only person that can see the sponsors, right? I'm the only one that can see my own sponsors. January 1st. Okay. Thanks, Sandy. Lovely, thanks. So I highly recommend you guys give the guides that have popped a link in there. There's Delana and Lynn and Ginny. Do give them a follow. Give these lovely little newbies and underdogs a look in. The pink star. You've already got a pink star because you were my sponsor once upon a time. So this is really great. I love this section. It's loads and loads of snacks. I'm going to take you to see Ultraman in a second. Ultraman with Godzilla, maybe. Let's have a look. Thank you. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Sorry, the music quality is a bit dodgy. But look, we've got loads of lovely, lovely, lovely snacks, including Japanese Christmas cake, Baumkuchen. If you come to my sweetest factory ever tour, you'll know about Baumkuchen. And Moringas is a really yummy ice cream. A few other things, and the Glico Running Man just there. I'll take you away from this area though because the sound quality is a bit more weird here. But it's very cool to have the castle just lit up right there. Between all of this, hello Virginia. So we also have loads of gentrified folk enjoying their time in Japan some 100 years ago, I expect. Showa and earlier period. We have a Daruma over there. I'll take you to see the Daruma. Oh, that's the back of the ladies as the generals look in and on. Oh, that's all right, Virginia. You were more social than a lot of us without having done much. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better soon. Nothing like a bowl of porridge, right? Luckily, I can get that out here. There's some things I can't get that I'd like. Here's a Daruma. I love a little look at those. And all different kinds of street lights through the ages. Daruma are these wonderful little dolls that you collect. You especially use them in the new year to make something like a resolution for yourself, a resolution or a wish. And they start with just white eyes, and you make a wish or make a plan and color in one of the eyes black. And then as your wish is complete or your plan is formed, you color the other eye in black as well. So it's meant to be a goal to complete within the year. take you over here. There's some jockeys in the background, and then I'm going to take you to the Ultraman, okay? From around 1960 something, Ultraman. Let's see. Oh, lovely. I had a little chat with Erica today. Just woke up to potty and checked Heygo. Yeah, that's how I'm sorry, I'm still young yet. I sleep through the night. But I do just pop into tours as and when I feel like it. These are samurai rushing around on their, that's a cool picture actually, rushing around on their steeds. But you see it's made it look as if they're running. So I hope you enjoy that little scene. And then let's go and look at even more. There's loads more you haven't seen yet. Thank you, Mitzi. It's very, very kind of you to leave me a tip. And 2 train fares for about 80 kilometers and my ticket here. So thank you very much. Oh no. Janie, I'm afraid I think that's quite an inappropriate message to leave here. You are completely welcome here, Janie, but we all have totally different opinions, so, you know. Endorsement is different from sharing culture, lovely. It's interesting that you've stayed in the tour despite feeling that way. Thank you very much for the love hearts, everybody. I got a screenshot of it. If anyone sees any suspicious activity, please feel free to report it. Well, there's also people abuse, Janie. Watch out. Exactly, Anne. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look at... I'll try and not make an out-of-taste joke, but let's have a look at this octopus here, as people do tend to eat meat, don't they? But this is takoyaki, one of the soul foods of Osaka. Okay, good to know you're on Annette's team. That answers quite a lot of questions. Thank you very much for your input. Please leave my tour now, Janie. Thank you. I wonder if she wears. Thank you, everybody. So this is takoyaki. It's soul food. Do you see this really cute little display in the middle? It looks a lot like a children's kitchen display, don't you think so? I always wanted one of those when I was a kid, but gosh, they're a lot of plastic. Don't worry, I've screenshotted her comments before they went. Thank you. So takoyaki, I don't like it. I'm not really keen on fish and seafood. And she didn't stay long enough to hear it, but I also don't eat very much meat. But it's a really important food in Osaka, and they love it. It's a little kind of ball of a pancake. It's a little ball of pancake with a little bit of octopus inside. You can actually get cheese ones, and some people have takoyaki parties, and they make chocolate ones, cheese ones, and all kinds of other things. There wasn't a pana. She didn't like seeing the primate at the beginning, but fried octopus, you think it's good? I've eaten it once when I was very, very drunk. Actually, it wasn't like I thought it would be. There's a lot of food in Japan that's very chewy, and I can't get my chops around it, so to speak. And don't worry, Delena, I'm keeping an eye on the time, so I won't run over your tour, lovely. We can all go dance to your tour after. Me and Delena are working together we're working together to fill up a nice little selection of Asian tours where we see gaps in the calendar, and even filling up gaps in the calendar between each other, so that we can really bring you a wonderful kind of Christmas time if Christmas is something that you celebrate. Yeah, no problem. I've got my eye on it, Delena. No problem. I know I've got time. Thank you very much. So yes, all about guide collaboration and teamwork and looking after each other to really build up the platform, because it's a really great platform that brings us together. Here we have Ultraman. It's quite exciting. I'm going to get you over here for a look. Thank you, everybody. Is next tour at the same time as this. Let's have to find a slot to nip into the shops. My next tour is at my 9:20 p.m., which is in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, Delena is particularly excited for collaborations. Ginny is an utter night owl, maybe not by choice, but she's awake at all kinds of times. And just an incredibly lovely person, one of my top guides on Heygo. And yeah, just I love it. Not only because Ginny takes me to the places I miss in the UK, and she knows just the right stories to tell. And Delena here has an incredible voice. She's the voice of Hokkaido. Oh, that's interesting, Virginia. Thanks for that. So this is Ultraman. Do you guys know Ultraman? From 1967. Very important in Japanese culture. I saw an incredible, I'm useless with names. I haven't, this is a postcard tour, so I'm not like linked up with loads of information, but I went to an incredible exhibition of the creator of Ultraman and all the other kinds of things that he made. And it was just wonderful to see the kind of stop frame animation stuff really come to life. Let me give you a little look at what that looked like then. And I think Michael sent me a tip. Thank you very much, Michael. It's very, very kind of you. I'm loving the little dot of moon in the background of all of the pictures. Oh, really? How interesting. Lying on your belly can help you. Oh, that's awful, Ginny. I'm so sorry to hear that. Right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to translate this for you. Not with my own skill or anything. I'm going to pop a little googly translate on it. Let me get you some of that sweet Ultraman information. That's what we want. There we go. Ultraman. More than 55 years have passed since the legendary battle between Gomora and Ultraman, set in the Osaka castle in the 27th episode of Ultraman, broadcast on January 15th, 1967. Excuse me, just swap hands here. I'll show you these guys too. His Highness the Monster, Part 2. A powerful, famous scene is reproduced with a huge illumination. There was such crisis, but with the feeling of peace for everyone, Osaka Castle and the city have not changed. So there you go, the famous scene from the 27th episode. Interestingly, although peace and harmony was restored, yes, like I said earlier, that castle has experienced quite a lot, unfortunately. It's been burned down and knocked down and all kinds of things. Let's go over to this other little fun area. There's animals, but they're just plastic, so you'll be all right, guys. But I live in Shiga, which is near Hikone Castle. And Hikone Castle is actually synonymous with peace because it's never experienced war. And it too is 400 years old, 420 actually. Thanks for giving me a follow, Jeanette. Oh no, Sandy. Back to the charging deck with you. Very cute little seesaws here. Some are covered. I guess they've become destroyed over the couple of weeks of being used. This whole area is actually set up until February. Let me take you over to see the animals and the buildings. But I'm just going to turn the camera. Oh, lucky. I'm going to turn the camera back to me for a second because I don't want to capture the children's faces in our postcards because they are young and innocent and sweet. Hopefully. They've got quite the vocal cords. Oh, thank you. Cable cars. Woo. And underground trains. I'm young and sweet too. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Lynn. Oh, what's Wendy in Scotland's lovely idea? Okay. 5 tablet. Look at these. So tactile. They're actually really scratchy. You could really scratch some itches with those. Hey, you guys. Thinking you know me so well. Hi, Elise. Nice to see you. This looks very tropical, doesn't it? It looks like a kind of bird of paradise. People keep asking what the music is, by the way. It's just random things. We're the same person, Gregory, remember? We're both multi-talented wonder folk that can speak so eloquently over 2 accounts at the same time while conducting tours. It's fascinating. Yeah, the trees were real. They just had additions on them. Oh, the little vocal cords are going. The snails are wonderful. There's even a ladybird on the back of this one. Snail watch. Yeah, really lovely. Sorry if the music gets a little too much in some places. Look at the giraffe. And the babies. No problem. Thanks, Delana. So you've actually inspired a tour that's going to come soon. It's going to be Teach Me Something tour. I want all of the lovely voyagers on Heygo to teach me something so you can get the biggest reaction out of me. I was learning so many things about baseball earlier that just blew my excited little mind. And I really don't think it's cool that you guys are trying to make a meeting about, like, I've got no problem with touching things. And I make sure I touch things that you're allowed to touch, or at least they don't have no touchy signs. How can you teach me sign language through the text? You can teach me, we can do a collaboration where you teach me sign language. Can you teach me Japanese sign language? I hear that sign language is different in all of the countries. Isn't that a pain? But rightly so, I suppose. We'll zoom it in. There's owls over here. Who's ready for owls and wallabies? And I don't know what it is. Maybe a cheetah, a panther. I'm not sure. I think even throughout countries, you can get different types of sign language too, actually. Yes, just like that, Sandy. Owls are coming. They're pretty good ones. Now, in the interest of sharing cultural things, and I told a few people last time on the previous tour when we did see the little primate at the beginning, again, not something I necessarily condone, but I also don't know the story. I don't know how or why, but I do know it's part of Japanese culture. Not something I engage in and watch, but interestingly, in Japan, again, not the same in the UK where I'm from, but you see this is echoing a circus show here, isn't it? They still have big animals and any animals in their circus shows. So if you see a picture of lion and an elephant on their posters, they still have them. I love the circus, but I don't think I can bring myself to go to it. But then I feel a bit confused, like, why can't I? But, you know, it all depends, doesn't it? How they're looked after. And I just don't know. It's a bigger conversation. Are they in a boat? I don't think it's a Noah's Ark thing, but there are 2 of a lot of them. But there's just one emperor penguin, because there can only be one emperor at any one time in Japan. What animal would you say that is? I think it's caricatured. Is it going to be the equivalent of a sexy fire person calendar, Virginia, but me just touching stuff? Did you catch my video on YouTube? It might have almost been too much, I think. I think they might be wallabies because they're little. Am I getting that completely wrong? Is there only kangaroos that have those? Makaton, isn't that what little babies get taught too? If I have a baby, I'd like to teach them. Hi, Heather Lovely. Creepy 12 months of Kendall. Well, what do you think you're getting on Heygo, guys? You're getting exactly that. Can anyone help me? What animal is that? Is it a hippo warthog? I think it's a hippo warthog panther. I definitely think so. This is the rare hippo warthog panther. That's what I thought. I can't believe I finally got to show you guys the hippo warthog panther. That's so rare, you know. That's only here in Japan. That's about as rare as it gets. Lauren, probably. It probably is a cheetah. But hippo, warthog, wallaby, panther, something is pretty funny too. This is not an animal, but if it was, it would be a seahorse. This is, don't use this one, a sign. Let me get you guys a couple more little pictures, and then we'll go get ready for Delena's lovely tour. 1 second, did I miss some things near the beginning? I should check. Thanks. You know, I didn't even know what a mint cake was until my first day at school. And they said in the register, James, here, James, here, James, nothing. James, nothing. That last James was me. And then she laughed. My first day at school, I'm 4 years old. I haven't yet farted on the carpet and had everyone turn around, but I would soon to be doing that in the next weeks, in the coming weeks. But instead, she said, oh, Kendall, like the mint cake. Kendall mint cake. Here. Not that I knew what a mint cake was. It's not cool, miss. Just like way to spoil the rest of my life. And then I thought, if you can't beat them, join them. So now I'm on Facebook. And on Facebook for a long time, I was Kendall Mint Cake because teachers and boys would call me Mint Cake, Mint Cake. So for those that don't know, there's something called a Kendall Mint Cake. It's sugar sweet, full of energy, and sometimes coated in chocolate. Just like myself. Usually for myself, covered in chocolate from having a good old go at chocolate myself. But it's a little snack for hikers to take up mountains, just made of glucose and sugar and mint flavoring. That's fine. I'm cool. People also call me MC because of it, which I think is really funny. So, I might grab myself a little bite in here. I think I've shown you around every lovely thing. Let's go back to the bamboo because it's one of the prettiest things, and I'll take you to see some little lights. Yep, Kendal in the middle of England is so beautiful. So please visit Kendal if you ever get the chance. It's in the Lake District. I once went there and I bought all of the postcards that said, Kendal is beautiful. And I sent them to my friends because I've got no modesty. I actually don't think of myself as being beautiful, but I do think of myself as being funny. Thank you, Lynn. That's very kind of you to leave me a tip. I look forward to catching your tours in the future. Don't say Brown, say Hovis. You got called Hovis? Oh my goodness. Your last name's Brown. So thank you all very much for hanging out with me. This display will be up until February, so if you'd like to come again and counteract any animal rights reviews I'm likely to get from that that misguided soul earlier, then please feel free to include in your review, Kendall, bring us here again. And I'll do my very best to get you here again and we can see it in January or February. All the lights in Japan are usually up until the 14th of February for a little bit of just happy wholesomeness throughout all of winter. But also there's Oshogatsu, which is the beginning of the year in Japan. And there's where they go to pray at the shrine. And there's also Valentine's Day. It's all right. I mean, I wouldn't force people into happiness if they didn't want happiness. But why shout unkindly and loudly in places that don't suit your outlook? I don't know. But thank you all very much for looking out for me. That was very kind of you. Please repeat this tour again. Barry, you came to the other one. I'm almost incentivized to do it just for you, lovely chum. I hope you guys are going to join me for the next lights. I'm telling you, they're insanely good, and you get music with them every 10 minutes if you want it. I'm also going to show you all of the lights in the shop windows, and I'm going to take you to more than before. So if you came on the Mirosuji lights tour before, you're going to see even more. I'm taking you to Umeda as well, and it's going to be incredible. Thank you very much. I'm glad you woke up for this. I thought you were going to cheat on me with Delana. All about Delana for Lari. If anyone is grateful that Delana is a guide with us, a new guide, I sourced her. And it's because Lari is desperate to have Hokkaido on the map on Heygo. So you can thank Lari's impassioned, crazed desire to be part of Hokkaido again, where she used to live. That is why we have now got Lari. Room in your heart for all. Watercolour tour was this morning, Ginny, but I can pop it on again. People seem to really like it. Thank you so much, everybody. You've been lovely, and I really appreciate any donations towards my travel here today. My travel and ticket in total is about $28. And yeah, it doesn't include time, but any contributions welcome. Thank you very much in advance, and thank you so much too to my sponsors. Don't forget to send me your addresses if you want your festive cards, and I'm going to be doing New Year's cards too because I'm addicted to spreading the joy, and I don't care if I get RSI in my hand. Thank you very much, sweeties. Oh, you've been upgraded from lovelies to sweeties. Thank you. Penelope can have my eyes again if she's going to say such nice things about them. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I'll try not to be late to the next one. Please enjoy Delana if you've got the energy to stay awake. Katya. Put it on YouTube. Yeah, there's lots of videos on my YouTube. linktr.ee/MissKendalJames. Joy spreading addicts unite. Hear, hear, and cheers. Thank you, everybody. Your support is incredible. You rock. Goodbye, my friends. Got to do it 10 times or else it's not a proper goodbye.